Hi, Taurus. How are you? Oh my goodness, everything started going wonky. Hi, hello. Yeah, so the new keyboard came in, but funnily enough, it came in while I was hanging out with Ollie, and we were doing stuff for Rascal's wedding. So I haven't had a chance to like use it yet. So, but it looks gorgeous. And well, and the thing is that my cat, every time I go to like, every time I've gone to like want to set up to use it today, Ellie has been like very, very possessive of sitting on the box. And then I feel too upset about moving her from the box. So it's a very good tactic, you know what I mean? I quit. Yeah, I think they're doing that with everyone, where it's like, if you subscribe, or if you get like 2 subscriptions, you get a free trial of Crunchyroll or something? Or was it that for me? Weird. I don't know. I don't know how they work. I don't know. I just work here. Ellie. But yeah, my house is really hectic right now because we have people staying at our house too because there were people in town for the wedding. Patty, the ruler of the box. I know! She's so mean! I just want the box! And she's like, no. You can't have it. And she's so, and you would think with her being a small cat, people are like, oh, you could just move her. I'm like, okay. But the thing is that as soon as I pick her up to move her, she immediately jumps back onto the box. And like, if I move it at all, she moves back onto the box. And then if I try to open the box, she's gonna get inside the box and then like mess with whatever's in there. And she's gonna make herself more of a nuisance if I like do anything to move or mess with the box while she's on it, rather than if I just wait for her to give up on being interested in the box and get it that way. So it's just one of those things where I'm like, I'm just giving up. We also will have a shortened amount of time today because we have someone who's staying over, and I'm going to be respectful of his space because obviously he's in the basement, which is where my computer setup is. So all of that good stuff. Just thought I'd let you guys know we're not going to be going until like 2 a.m. because it would be rude.
I have to be up really early because I'm driving all the way back tomorrow.
Yeah, so we're only going to be here until like 10 or something. Not even then. But yeah, so we will be doing shortened stream amount of time. Oh my god, I hit the wrong button. It will be a calmer amount of time, and then, oh my gosh. And then, like always, we usually have longer times on Tuesdays anyway, so it will be it won't be a loss for us. It'll be fine. You guys will survive. Okay. And it's been long enough, I don't remember where I was in this game. Story mode. Maybe I should have picked something that wasn't like super story mode driven. Oops. Actually, I think I'm in a part where I'm trying to do a lot of like cleaning, so I'm not super worried about it. Oh my gosh. You know, so I got like these Kinder Bueno things, and normally I get like the little tiny packages that are very easy to open because it's like the really, really tiny ones that are meant for like, they're supposed to be family size shareables. And you just like tear, like, you know, like the little snack size ones, and then I eat like 800 of them in one sitting because once I start eating them, I can't stop. And these ones, unfortunately, the place where I go to get my candy was out of them. So I got like ones that are, they're like the bars with like 2 of them. And they're supposed to have like these easy open tabs on them. But the easy open tabs aren't working. So they're lying to me. And the thing is that it hasn't been just 1 or 2. It's been every single one of them that I've opened so far. And I feel frankly lied to about these easy open tabs. They have not been easy to open at all. And so I'm just sitting here struggling like a toddler that's had a safety lock put, like those like huge safety locks put on the doorknobs, that's just spinning it over and over and over again, wondering why the door won't open. But I just want my chocolate bar. I just want to go run in the street, Mom. I'll be fine. There won't be any cars, I promise. Me at my chocolate bar, I guess. I don't know, the metaphor ran away from me. What's your question? Easy open flaps are a lie. They're never easy. They literally are never easy. It's so awful. I wish they would just not put them on there. Yeah, I've told my well, okay, I've told some of them, but they forget. That's the thing. I've told my siblings that I hate Reese's. They just forget. That's the problem. It's not that I haven't told them that I hate Reese's. Here's the thing. They just forget. And the thing is that it's the ones who forget are the very small ones. And, like, have you ever tried to tell, like, well, I guess you're someone who has had a sibling who you don't like. But, like, imagine telling, like, your best friend in the world that you don't like something that they gave to you, but, like, they are very small, don't have emotional control, like, they don't have, like, you know, the emotional maturity that you do, and also you actually like them. I forgot you guys peed on my dog in this game. Very upsetting. And you peed on my other dinosaur. Very awful. How dare you? But they are very small. They are very tiny. And they are giving you a gift. They're emotionally immature. And they were just doing something to be nice. Like, it's not the lack of me telling them that I don't like Reese's. It's just like when they're giving you a gift and they're a very small child. Especially when you're in the car with them on a long ride. You are not going to be the one that starts like a screaming match, okay? Yes. No, I'm talking about my siblings that are like 7 and 9 years younger than me. And these gift givings, I mean, they're not frequent anymore. But like, I was talking about like, the stuff happened when like they were very small. And like, it doesn't happen as much anymore. But like, occasionally it'll happen when like they open, like I'm able to say no now because they're older and they have like emotional maturity that they didn't have, and it's not going to start them like crying and thinking that I hate them because they didn't accept that I didn't accept the candy that they gave them. Because unfortunately with small children, things like you not accepting their gifts, to them they'll equate it to you hating them. because that's how small brains work. Not always, but a lot of times. That's how very small brains work, especially when it comes to older siblings that they look up to. That's just kind of how psychology tends to work. And when you're in a long car ride with your whole family, you're not going to be the one that starts the scream crying match, okay? You're just not going to be that one. You're just going to smile politely. You're going to take the slightly melted chocolate that you don't like, and you're going to eat it and say thank you. Because that's the way that you were raised. Okay? Cause sometimes it's just not worth the argument. Sometimes it's just not worth the fuss of saying, I don't like this. To have there be like a huge, like, heaping sob mess over you saying you don't like something. Sometimes it's just really not worth it. See, but I'm a different person than you. I fought all of that over a Nyctobody? Barf. Oh my gosh, if you hear like paper crumbling, it's me failing to open these stupid candy bars with the easy open pull tab. And I should just stop and admit defeat. And every time I'm like, no, I can do it. I got it. Chat, I do not in fact have it. I do not in fact got it. Oh, we have Inflame. We don't really need that. Actually, it might be better to get. Let me go out of the way. Then that did not get him out of the way. I'm a fool. Okay, we'll get one of them out of the way then. I was wondering if he was gonna move to the back there. I think he has enough HP gone that I can just wham bam shazam him. That's terrifying. What do you mean? What? What does that mean? What does any of that mean? Oh, did I go the wrong way? I think I was in a different spot than I thought I was in the jungle. I was in fact in a different spot than I thought I was. It's like, what does that mean? What do you... Like, I mean, I don't really know if I would say that I know about AI Reddit reading channels, but I'm not surprised that they exist. Disappointed but not surprised. But yeah, I don't go out of my way to learn about, generative AI things. It makes me upset. Mostly because it's very damaging for the planet, and also people are relying on it as a search engine and as a way to instead of... They're using it for all the wrong reasons, basically. Oh, that's what you mean. Oh, see, this is also the problem with having the words AI for everything. Is that people get confused. Like me. Where I'm like, what are you even talking about? Because AI means so many different things nowadays. Because there's, like, certain things that are good AI, and then there are other things that are not good AI. Okay, so I've heard of, like... Okay, here's the thing. I've heard of, like, people writing fake stories, but it wasn't for Reddit stories. It was for fake murder stories being read on, for YouTube, like, React channels. Specifically the Reddit reading channels, being fake and read out is, new to me. But, I'm not surprised that it exists. No. And honestly, I'm sure the Reddit reading channels being fake is a lot less exploitive than the fake murder ones. I'm gonna be honest, I've read so many like actual real Reddit Am I the Asshole posts that are probably worse or at least equal to how vague that is, that like I have no mental bar for how you're taking this. Or like how far, like what do you, like how they mentally mess up the antagonist or whatever. Because it could be anything. Could be all ha-ha-haing for all we know. Ooh. But yeah, I can't even remember what it was we were still looking for. I think we still had a couple of body parts. But it might be easier to find them if we do the battle. It's kind of hard to know. Oh. Which ones am I missing? Oh, I'm missing Cutlass's head. So no head. And didn't I get arms? Wait. Did I go back through the first place and get all of the arms of the first place? Yes. It looks like I did. Okay, so he doesn't have a head or arms. That's gotta be a really sad existence. So I still haven't found tax evasion's arms. Okay. So it's literally just Cutlass. Okay. So I'd have to do like a cost. It's like a cost analysis of like how badly do I want that dinosaur. Vivosaur. No, excuse me. Okay, well I did have space for more rocks. So let's go... We can skip the whole front area. We're just looking for Cutlass. And I believe... I don't remember where in the area he's found though. Well, I found the old men and children yearn to be cremated with my Vivosaurs. Huh, crypto body. Cool, that's what we wanted. Okay, we just found more crypto arms. Okay. In case we hadn't found them the first time. Okay, so we found one of the fossils we needed. You saw it first? Okay, I have to beat up this child for this fossil rock. Look at their nice, pristine dog, and look what you guys did to mine. He's been peed on. Absolutely disgusting and horrendous. Mm-mm-mm. Wow, I didn't expect to take him out in one hit. Wow. Okay. Oh, white. I found crypto arms again. I really don't need your arms, buddy. I need Kotal's arms. Although Jewel Rock will help with the expenses. I turned $100,000 into $16,000. Okay, that is a good thing to check if those are the same. Ooh, cool. We'll just grab 2 other fossil rocks to fill it up, so... Because obviously the faster we level up KL33N, the better we'll be down the road. Either that or we'll get money for it if KL33N is busy. gosh, where am I? Okay. Okay, cool. Now we're filled up. Good thing I went for that second round. Holy crap. Return to town. That's the wrong button. Okay, KL33 again. How goes it? Okay. That's a lot of donation points. Clean by hand. This one will be the hardest one. It's just the one we shall do first. It's his arm. It sure is an arm. Oh, at least they did a decent dent in the arm. And I also did a decent dent in him. That's okay. If my dinosaurs don't have chronic pain like me, then what is the point?
Crypto arms! Commence integration! Oh my gosh, he's so awful.
I still can't believe you guys peed on him. And you did so willingly. You guys peed on my dog. It's literally the worst color they could have made him. I was like, give him any color but the pea color, and they're like, we're gonna make him pea yellow, guys. We're gonna make him pea yellow just for you. And I was like, great, just for me. It was a perfect super fossil too. That's what I'm most mad about. Oh. Couldn't have been like a more perfect super fossil specimen. And you guys peed all over my dog. Yeah, you poured letter P all over him. I'm still in horrific shock. And it turned him yellow. Because he was already white. I mean, that would make sense. Cause like, me bones be hurting. Stop laughing at me. Cat, meow. I love Gareetbot. Man, I need to find some more sentences to make her say them, him. Little tiny green pot.
The pizza's here.
Ooh, wonderful. I just gotta come up with more things to say. For a Greepot to say. I mean, it would give you an incentive to do a lot better on them, especially if you're doing like a hard and hardcore mode. I miss my dog being black and white. It was better than this. There was a version where my dog turned purple. That was the better reality. Yeah, you will never you will never catch me playing hardcore mode, man. You will never catch me doing a hardcore Nuzlocke. Never. It's not my thing. Yay! Revival was successful. 78-point body fossil? Bro, how did I fuck up his body? Whoa. His body... Don't look at that. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, but I've already committed. I've already committed to Piss Dog. I don't want to know what any of the colors are. Thank you for the drink water, Redeem. Let me just do this fossil first, and then I'm gonna take a big sippy whippy. Ooh. Oh my goodness, yeah. I feel like I would cry tears of blood if someone forgot to get their free friendship bracelet. Just like, oh my gosh, and they wanted it. So I leave you guys on the screen for a little bit because my food just got here. I didn't think it would get here this quick. Alright. I will go eat, and then I will come back, and we will get back to cleaning fossils. Ooh. But yeah, and like I said, it probably won't be a very long stream today. We'll probably only go until like 10 Yeah, it'll probably just be until 10 tonight. Just because we have someone who was in for Rascal's wedding and is using our house to stay the night, and is using our basement couch, pull-out couch, and I want to be respectful of them having to leave early tomorrow morning, so it'll be fine. Hello. Sorry it took so long. It was pizza, and I was hungry. Okay. I'm back from eating. Man, did it really take me a whole... Yeah, anyway. What did I miss? Hi, Volpshine, if you're still here. Okay. Let me get back into my gamer chair. Volpshine. Oh my gosh, you sound like you're dying. Careful. Oh, don't damage the diamond. I need this money. But yeah, it ended up taking a little while because I had to like call the pizza place because this is the first time I've gotten barbecue pizza from them. Well, my mom ordered it because usually this place I just eat like mozzarella sticks and stuff from them. And we forgot to double check if their pizza sauce had pineapple in it or not before ordering. Thankfully it does not, which is why I called, because I wanted to make sure, because for people who don't know, I am allergic to pineapple, so it is something I had to double check, because recently a lot of places have been changing from using like sugars to using like fruit juice, because it is technically healthier, except for if you're like me where it's not healthier. So that's why it took a little longer for me to eat, because I had to spend like 10 minutes on hold on the phone to be like, can I eat the pizza I paid for from you? Because and then I ate my pizza. I didn't end up eating all of it. I ate like I think I ate like a fourth of it, even though it was a small, because I'm not like a super huge pizza person. But yeah, it was a very big, yeah, lunch for tomorrow. I'm so excited. I'll have lunch for tomorrow, and then like whatever I don't eat for lunch for tomorrow will be lunch for the next day. I'll have lunch for the next like 2 or 3 days or something, depending on how fast I eat it. Because she got me a small, because it was my own like personal pizza. Because I'm someone who prefers to have like barbecue sauce on my pizzas, because I'm just weird that way. I like the flavoring profile better, but unfortunately with someone who is allergic to pineapple, and with this like new like healthier mindset of people switching to using pineapple juice as a sweetener and barbecue sauce, it means that I probably will not, there might come a point where I might not be able to have store-bought pizza, or like pizza when I'm out and about, without like bringing my own sauce or whatever, which is fine. It is just a reality I'll have to think about. But it means like every time I go out, if it's a place that I don't eat at regularly, or if it's one that I'm trying barbecue sauce for the first time, or like I'm trying like a barbecue sauce pizza for the first time, I always have to like scrounge their diet list their like menu item list to be like, okay, what are the ingredient lists in here? And on their website they didn't actually have an ingredient list for their sauces, so that's why I had to call and be like, hey, what's in this? Can I eat it? I did feel a little bad because I was like, because the way I phrased it maybe came off a little weird, because like, hey, we just bought something from here. I just wanted to ask if there was like if there was pineapple in this, in like the sauce, in the barbecue sauce. And she was like, why? What happened? I'm like, nothing happened. I just want to know if I can eat it. Like, the way I phrased, she was like, what happened? I'm like, nothing happened. I'm not accusing you of anything. I just want to know if I can eat my pizza. Like, I'm sorry for scaring you. I am just tired and wasn't thinking about the way to phrase it. Because unfortunately, when most people call places nowadays, they're calling to like have an 80 million thousand complaint list. And I was like, I just had a question, ma'am. I just had a question. I'm very sorry for probably giving you 800,000 heart attacks in a second. Yeah, they do call to complain quite often. Yeah, that's what I figured is why she phrased it like why she was just like, what happened? And I was like, oh, the way I probably phrased it probably didn't help. And I was like, nothing happened. And she was like, oh, just so you're aware, like, there's not barbecue sauce, or there's not pineapple in the barbecue sauce, but like, there could be cross-contamination with other pizzas. And I'm like, yeah, but like, there was enough in our order that I'm not worried about it, but... And also, if there does end up being an issue, I wouldn't blame the pizza place. I would blame, like, myself for being an idiot and not taking enough precautions, you know what I mean? Be like, man... upgrade. Am I able to upgrade any of my tools with only 9,000? Definitely not the chip. I can't chip my dinosaurs a second time yet. How much is a 48 slot case? I would assume it's like 12,000 or 25,000. I was very off. So I can't upgrade my case again. And then it's also 25,000 for the hammer. So I guess we can look at the pretty fossil rocks that I also can't afford. I guess I can afford most of them right now, so I guess I'm eating those words. Oh, there's 2 Karchar parts. Oh. Okay. Now we can go battle me with my peed-on dog. Man, and I was doing so much Minecraft earlier today. Like, cause I woke up, I went to church, and then we came home to like have lunch, like as a family. And all I've been doing since I got home was like Minecraft before I started streaming. I was messing around on Fleshy's Cobblemon server. It's so fun, man. It's a great way to just be mindless. I'm having a lot of fun on it. Okay. Oh wait, I meant to hit yes. I meant to hit yes. Go to my round 2. You want me so bad. I forgot it's Rockin' Billy. You remember me there, Babaloo? No. I'm the cat that told you about the vicious monster back in the jungle. Seems you proved that monster was just a big old pussycat. That's some fine work there. I only got one more thing to say. Why'd you have to go and do that? I had a plan to take all them rare fossils and now it's ruined. Yeah, that's right. I'm in cahoots with them two boys that ended up cooling their heels in the hoosgow. So now I get a chance for revenge. And it's gonna taste sweeter than Aunt Mabel's pecan pie. You ready for some heartbreak, kid? Cause I'm gonna boogie woogie all over your bad self. Our next match pits Rockin' Billy against Gary. Combatants should enter the stadium immediately. I'm gonna play you like a fiddle in a jug band, Babaloo. I don't even know what a Babaloo is. Or is that an instrument? Ah! This could be very unfortunate for my team. So close range large. I'll make it work. It'll be fine. And let's not awaken up the sleeping child. Man, I almost killed him in one blow. I could have used Inflame for that, actually. That would have been a good shot to go for. Man. Why are you going for the guy out of your range? Are you an idiot? Oh, he's only level 1. Oop, I don't think I needed... Well... I guess I did need the whole combo. Never mind. Okay. Rockin' Billy. Not very rockin' of you there. Wow, all 19 health points. Whatever will I do? Ooh. Rapu is a silent sleeper going on right now. He's not doing anything with him, which is why I'm kind of worried about it. But I guess we just have to wait and see what he does. We'll just have to watch. See if he does anything with it. Because if he does, then, you know, like, called it. But, oh. Oh, there it is. Bewilder Beam. Oh, we're confused. Well, all I ask is that you please don't use... Why? I mean... It could have been a lot worse. One second. Oh, they only have enough for running smash. Okay. Running smashing you. And you still gonna be confused next turn as well. Alright. Well, there goes all of his FP. What is your plan? Oh no. Oh, too confused to act. Okay. Oh, darn. I'll take him out. Or maybe it was better to wait until next turn. Well, now I'll never know. Okay, so it only works for if they're up front. Okay. Just be having some downsides to them being up front. What does Inflame do, actually? Oh. Okay, let's do that. Let's do that. All right. It's wild that his confusion ray only hit me the first time. Then any time afterwards when it would have been convenient for him to do it and inconvenient for me, he hasn't done it. Like, okay, love that confusion for you. Oh, and I don't have enough to do anything actually useful. Oh. Just under enough. Actually, that's kind of upsetting, if you think about it. Ooh, yes, we leveled up. I'll possum spit. That ain't how the plan was supposed to go at all. I ain't gonna forget this, Bad Blue. I got my eye on you now, and I'll see you fall if it's the last thing I do. Nobody messes with Rockin' Billy, you hear me? I'm gonna get you, but good. Uh-huh. That's enough, Rockin' Billy. wait. I did a Valley Girl voice for her. Let me find my inner Valley Girl voice. What was it? That's enough, Rockin' Billy. That pair of fools we caught in the jungle couldn't wait to implicate you in their scheme. Time to go. There's no escape for you. Stop struggling. Let me go. Don't be cruel now. Just let me go. No. Don't worry, Garib. I'll personally see to it that he's banished from the islands. You just sit back and concentrate on the cup, okay? Oh, and good work on clearing around too. Here's your prize. Wow. Nycto arms that I just got from the previous area. Wow. Thanks, Stella. How wonderful. Good luck in round 3. It's like, wow. This is practically worthless. It's less than worthless, my boy. Way to go, Garib. You're through 2 rounds now. I know you can do this. I'm counting on you. The crowd is going wild. Please tell me that's Rupert. I love Rupert. He's my silly little rabbit, man. Oh wow, the battle after yours must be done already. I can't believe how fast that was. The winning fighter must be really good. Or no, maybe it's Paulina? Pauline? The mysterious masked fighter Pauline is one in a masterful performance. Pauline? That weird girl from the jungle? Yeah. Obviously she has skills if she's here. So, Garib, sounds like you got through round 2 as well. Of course, you didn't win as fast as I did, or with as much panache, but congratulations anyway! Don't get any crazy ideas about winning, though, because I'm going to be the champ. The most beautiful champion there ever was. Oh, and humble, too. Cram it, sister. My friend Garib isn't going to lose to some braggart like you. And if you're so pretty, you should take off your mask and prove it. I told you already, I have a personal reason for keeping this mask on. Anyway, I sure have legions of adoring fans claiming for my autograph, so bye! So, bye! She's not gonna take that mask off, is she? She's already told you no. Bud, what more do you need? A written letter of her telling you no? You know what? I don't think she's pretty at all. In fact, I bet she's a total woofer under that thing. Damn. The best part is that he eats his words later. Just gotta remember that. He eats his words later. It's fine. He eats his words later. He eats his words later. Beep, 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 beep. Incoming FMS message. Incoming fish message. That's what that means. Why would I lie to you? All round 2 matches of the Kaliosteo Cup are now complete. We have also opened a new dig site, Mount Krakenak. Mount Krakenak is a volcano filled with sheer cliffs and bubbling lava. It's located on neighboring Cranial Isle. Flights to the island are available from the heliport. Yay, we finally get to go to Cranial Isle. I've always wanted to go there. I'm gonna be the first fighter to set foot there. No one's gonna beat me. Whoa! Fish! It should work, I have it open. Hold on, is she not connected? It's not connected. Oh my god. 1 second. Does move a shut up. So it's didn't tell me that it disconnected. Okay. 1 second.
You know what that means? Fish!
There we go. Here, I'll give you a bigger fish moment for free. I figured a fish message needed a fish moment. Exactly. No, you're right. A fish message needs a fish moment. I'll give you a bigger fish moment for free since it didn't work and I didn't realize it wasn't working.
You know what that means? You know what that means?
There we go.
You know what that means? Fish!
Fish moment always makes me laugh because you can just see the singular fish sliding down my body. The one sad, pathetic fish. You know what that means? Fish. Oh my gosh. Oh. God, I love my redeems. They're so funny. God, where was the one that made me lose my mind when I first set it up. And then I haven't seen it since because I had... Oh, yeah, I have for 8,000 points now, you can play the Drift Fail song, the meme. I don't remember how long it is, though. You forgot about the spinning one, too? That's why I played it as well. I was like, we just need we just need as much fish right now as possible. Let's see, what was the other one? We have the lava chicken. Oh, I'm too early. My bad.
La 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 lava, chicken. Steve's lava chicken, yes, tasty as hell. Ooh, mamacita, now you're ringing the bell. Crispy and juicy, now you're having a snack. Ooh, super spicy, it's the lava attack.
I can't remember if I made it one per stream or one per person. I'd have to relook at that. But we have that. And then we also have... One second. We also have... Where was it? It was so funny. Because I thought the concept of it was hilarious. Sad cat song, that's what it was. Sad cat song. Here, I'll play it for you. Where is it? Please tell me it's working. That's the sad cat song. Meow, 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 meow. Oh my gosh, that just... Oh, I forgot I had this on here. I don't remember what I had it set up for, though. That was the rat dance song. But I don't have it set up as like a point redeem right now. I have it set up just as like for hype trains that don't... Yeah, so like we don't get hype trains very often, but I have it just like it just as a noise for me, like if a hype train happens, then like I know for a fact that a hype train is happening because then like the rat dance music happens. Oh, and then I could play Drift Fail City for you. My captive audience. I know there was another streamer who had it set up that he had a redeem that was like very expensive where he had this song go for like an hour. It's like, why would you do that to yourself? But that's also like the funniest thing I've ever heard in my life. Yeah, for a whole hour. But it was like, you had to spend like bits to play it. It was like a huge amount of bits. Mine is not an hour. Mine's just like a minute. Mine's just a little snippet of it. Right now, however, we only offer flights to and from Cranial Isle. Did I tell you? Helicopter to Cranial Isle? Please. Send me to Cranial Isle. Send me to the noggin of the island. Yeah, it was crazy. I was like... Yeah, I was in there for most of the hour, too, and there just was, like, other stuff playing on top of it, too. Like, the thing is that it's a streamer who's known for having, like, just, like, things happen. It was Jal, who's a streamer who's known for having stuff happening, like, all the time, happening on top of each other, so, like, it kind of was a par for a course. But if it was any other stream, it would be too overstimulating. You know what I mean? It was just one of those things where I'm like, it made sense for Jaw's stream, so it was fine. But any other stream, and I'd be like, this is too overstimulating. I can't do this. Welcome. Wait. I have to get my surfer boy voice out. Welcome to Cranial Isle, the land where heat and passion swirl. Hey, I'm Terry, the staff leader here on Cranial Isle. It's nice to meet you. You must be Garib, yes? Stella had a lot to say about you. Every guy's just a surfer dude to me, I don't know. Word on the street is that you took down some cheats who were scaring fighters with a fake monster. Man, you are some kind of fighter. Everyone's talking about your last match, you know? Oh, right. I almost forgot. I've got some good news for you. The VMM has been upgraded with a new metal bank, so you can store dino metals. We added buttons for switching between your holder and bank on the VMM team edit screen. If the holder screen is open, just touch the bank button to switch to the bank screen. And if you want to switch back, just touch the holder button. To store dino metal in the bank, select it on the holder screen and touch bank. And to remove dino metal from the bank, select it on the bank screen and touch holder. Dino metals in the bank can be teamed up and renamed just like those in the holder. Neat, huh? No? You don't understand how the bank could possibly be useful? Yeah, that's okay. It's a lot to wrap your head around. Let me try to explain. With the holder, see, each dino metal is one of a kind, and that means every Vivisaur is too. But if you put your dino metal in the bank, it will be like you don't own it when it comes to reviving. So if you find a head fossil, you can make a new Vivisaur instead of integrating it. By making copies of the same dino metal like that, you can make an entire team of one kind of Vivisaur. Now it sounds neat, huh? Oh right, there are a couple things you should be careful about. First, the bank can't hold more than 100 dino metals. If your bank gets full, you'll have to donate some dino metals you don't need. It's pretty easy, just select the dino metals you want to eliminate, then touch donate. You can also donate dino metals from the bank screen in the same way. And secondly, clean fossils can only be integrated with dino metals in the holder. So if some of your dino metals need parts, make sure to move them into the holder before you clean. Oh hey, if you don't know, there's a fighter station on this island as well. You can clean fossils there, and it's also where some Calio Steel Cup matches are held. I think KL33N came with you on the helicopter, so that should be all taken care of. What else? So, right. Fossil Guild. We have one of those at the shop. Mass Salon, an info clerk. And if you buy a fossil chip at the shop, you'll be able to dig up new fossil rocks. Okay, that's really it. I look forward to seeing what you can do on our little island. I decided I got annoyed with the voice I was doing, and I'm like, we're doing something different. See you around. Scram! This CS sonar is a right finicky device. It has to be practically on top of a slab lifting and reading.
I'd have to explore dig sites in a slow, painstaking fashion, and I'm far too old for such tomfoolery. Also, I'm too fat to walk around for hours at a time. Perhaps it's time to lay off the pudding, what? Eh? Oh, good heavens! If it isn't Greep! Brilliant! I was hoping you'd make it to Cranial Isle someday. Well, how does Cranial Isle find you? Does its unfamiliar layout confuse and befuddle you? Yes, well, not to worry. I shall simply esquire you about town as one scientific mind to another. As you may know, Cranial Isle has its own fossil guild. If you neglected to purchase an item in regular town, you can simply buy it here. What oh? Our town center contains the fighter station. Incidentally, the large building above the station is Wild West Tower, home to our man Joe Wild West. Imagine building a tower above a station. The man must be mad for fossil fighting. What? And here is the crown jewel of the island, if I do say so myself, the Cagliostro Museum. It would be a shame to leave without a tour of the museum, eh? Since you're so close and all. Come, please. I'd be delighted to have you as my special guest.
Sure, why not? I like science-y things. Oh my gosh, I took a bite or something, and as soon as I did that, because I forgot I was talking and doing a voice.
This is Cagliostro Museum, a gallery of rare and wonderful discoveries made on the Cagliostro Islands. Yes, quite. Do you espy my newest prize? It's the Callios Labbit we attained together. I've also added a proper translation to the exhibit, so all can bask in its glory and wonder.
On my way to get a s'more. Ooh! Make sure to put some wonderful chocolate or whatever it is that you desire onto it for me.
Hold now. You should not leave without viewing the first tablet I acquired. Yes, of course, quite.
You're right.
The kingdom of Cagliostro was ruled by Zonka Zonka. He was a sorcerer of overwhelming power and might. Such was his sorcery that when he issued a command, the people had no choice but to obey. He even used strange magics to resurrect ancient beasts from fossils. Quite nice, yes. Of course, I'd give a kip a dinner if I could somehow find the full set of slablets. They would give us an invaluable look at the full history of these islands, you see. I say, just the thought of it is enough to make my heart go so pity-pat. Yes, well, the Cagliostro Museum is always open. Science never sleeps, what? If you wish to know the history of these islands, feel free to pop in for a spot of tea and a lettuce. And a lecture. Not a lettuce, a lecture. Feel free to spot in for a bit of tea and a lettuce. Now then, Greep, I assume you'll soon be off for excavating and the like, yes? If so, can you access Mount Krakenak from the town center stairway? Good luck to you, my young fighter. Tally-o!
Oh. Thank you. Hi, Hattie. Oh, there's a guy who has wisdom in here for me, though. I say. Oh ho, you're Greep, yes? I've been hearing ever so much about your exploits. Yet exploits are but wind from the mouths of babes in this cruel world. Oh, beg pardon. I'm Jed Tudor, middle brother of the Tudor family. You can tell me from my brothers by my beard trimmed to match the stylish fashion of the day. Yes, well, let's get down to it, as they say. If you defeat me in battle, I shall impart upon you a vital digging skill. Well, what say you? Yeah, sure, why not? It is why I entered here. Right, then have at you. Oh, we have the same amount of speed. That almost never happens. I guess that does answer the question that I didn't have until this game brought it up. About what happens when you have the same amount of speed. I guess the player wins. Or maybe they do a coin flip in the game. Maybe I happen to win the coin flip? Because usually they go based on speed. That's how this game works. In the other game, it was based on amount of HP. Whoever had the highest amount of HP. And it's like, just because Oh, he has an auto counter too. Interesting. I never remember which dinosaurs have auto counters and which ones don't. If you can imagine, I don't use a wide variety of Vivosaurs. I tend to use the same ones over and over again. Let's find out. R1. Can I kill him in one hit? I might be able to kill him in one hit. Hell yeah. Now, I don't know if we'll be able to kill Saichin in one hit, because Saichin has more defense, but... Well, we also don't have the added benefit of being super effective. But, yeah, no. But we'll kill him next turn. So that's what we got. Ooh, excuse me. Yippee! Okay. Oh my gosh, you're being so loud when you use that litter box. It seems word of your exploits has not been exaggerated, and thus I shall teach the promised skill. I shall teach the promised skill. Oh my gosh, mouth words. Know you have dark fossil rocks. They contain things such as rare fossils and jewels and the like. To find them takes a certain trick, and that is... Now, you know my final secret, and dark fossil rocks are yours for the taking. However, I must warn you, dark fossil rocks can be quite the devil to clean, but the rewards inside make it quite worth the effort. I have brothers on Rivular Island and Ilium Island. They too will teach you essential techniques. Were I you, I would make for them straight away. Cheerio. Well, I've already met one of your brothers, and I've met you, so therefore, I really only have one of your brothers. Excuse you? Of course it was frickin' Hattie. Sometimes she just likes to dig in the litter box to, like, cover up the other cats. I'm like, why?
Because she wants to be difficult, that's why. Hattie cat.
I might as well sell it. Okay. Dino cakes. Godspeed, friend. I hit him over the head. What? Let the air fly once you know that your aim is true. 'Cause I'd rather die than grow old without the best of you. I know it, don't remember the words, but da 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 da. But I would have it. I would have it any other way. So I'll be here, buying you time, waiting, waiting, waiting. It's a jewel rock. It's so funny because I started reading a new book recently, and it's called like Bloodlines or something. It's a vampire coming of age book. Okay, it's a very, very basic type of story. Okay, I'm very basic when it comes to the stuff I like to read. I will admit, like, I like BLs, I like vampire coming of age stories, I like anything that has werewolves in it. Like, I'm very easy to please. This should not be surprising to you. But yeah, so I'm reading a vampire coming of age story, and it's really funny because I've been talking, because like I've been talking with Ollie about it, and she's like, I will never be able to read this because she's like, because I get too judgy about vampire lore. I don't think that's because that's so funny. Like, what a hill to die on. Vampire lore of all things. Like, Godspeed. and I'm only saying this to make fun of her because I'm allowed to, okay? I'm her best friend. I'm allowed to make fun of her however I please. But the thing is too, is that right now, one of the ways that that she's been buying time. One of the ways she's been passing time is she's been reading books of. She's been finding the most horrific romance books that she could possibly find. Because that's entertaining. And then she's been telling me about them. And I have to admit, it is very entertaining to have her explain what's going on in these romance books secondhand. What is that? Is that a counter plus? Yep. I thought so. I would like to not be countered. Well, but I mean if I kill him. Let's see. Ooh. No, but doing the... It's honestly just worth it to just wait a turn and let the counter run out. Especially because she's been really into, like, the older the book is, too, like, the worse it is, generally. Like, right now, there's one that she's reading, and there was a line where it was, like, was talking about how, like, okay, to set the scene, the girl love interest is an English woman, okay? Remember that. She's my 50th game of all time. Hi, welcome back of Mice and Clyde. I love this. Oh my gosh, this is such a good game. I'm literally just talking about my best friend reading horrible romance books to entertain myself. Because right now I'm just collecting fossil rocks until I get to the next part. Well, okay, because the thing is that she reads, okay. So the thing is that my best friend, who's also a mod here, Ollie, she finds it entertaining to find the smut I missed out on since Wattpad. So the thing is that it's not, she doesn't go after it for, like, good smut. That's not the point of it. The point of it is that she's going out of her way to find horribly written romance books because it's entertaining. Because reading how terribly written romance books are and then making fun of it is entertaining to her. Like, for example, like the example I was talking about to myself right before, that's me with horror movies, OMG. Yeah, see, isn't it so fun to tear things apart? So, like, for example, the one that she's reading right now is, like, so, keep in mind, the female love interest is an English woman. And so is, so is the male love interest. The male love interest, when he first, like, so the book started, and I think he, like, came in, and he was, like, half, like, he was, like, covered in, like, dirt and blood and shit. I don't know why. She didn't give me context. She just said that it was, like, Ollie didn't give me context. She just said that it happened, and I said, okay. And then the first time the male lead caught sight of the female lead, he called her an exotic beauty he had never seen before. She's a blue-eyed, blonde-haired English woman. I still can't. haven't emotionally recovered from that. I need to drink some water. Exotic, I know. That sounds like a Warhammer 40k we'll say after like not seeing a woman before. Oh my god, you're not wrong. Hydroxix. Oh my god. I still haven't emotionally recovered, and I've been ruminating on this since yesterday. They're both from England. They're from the same fucking country. Like, it's not even excusable when it's used in reference to people from... She just wears a different color lingerie! Oh my god, I need to drink water. I'm losing my goddamn mind. No, you're fine, Doris. I just... It's a blonde-haired, blue-eyed woman from England being called exotic by an Englishman. Also from England. I'm losing my gosh darn mind. I'm farming the laugh. I'll let you breathe. No, you're fine. I like laughing. I prefer it when people farm the laugh over anything else, man. I prefer farming the laughs. And it's genuinely funny. Oh my god. Oh. Always believe the fact myth that laughing gives you years. I feel like it does. I feel like it adds at least a little bit to your life. Has this dude never seen a blonde chick before? I don't know. I need to ask Ollie to give me... I do need Ollie to give me more... context about this book, but I'm afraid to ask. Because every time I learn, he's never seen that many blonde chicks and calls her out by now. Because if so, he needs to go outside. Oh, this place is really awesome. There's a ton of hot dogs I've never seen before. He's every man that sees a blonde chick and calls her albine. Oh. Oh my god. I swear to the Lord. I need to ask Ollie to give me more updates on the book that she's reading, but I'm afraid to, because the more I learn about what's happening in that book, the more the more I learn about what's happening in that book, the more I just lose my goddamn mind. Feel free to update me on your awful romance books, Lamau. Nummies. I love that you're chewing on me. This place is really awesome. Oh, I already read that. Go ahead, throw your pickaxe down anywhere and see what you find. I was already doing that. I knew you were here by the way the air suddenly filled with high-pitched squeals of delight. This is Rupert! Oh my gosh. Rupert is probably hands down my favorite character. I don't care what anyone says. Immediately text Ollie. Yeah, immediately text her. She's my best friend. I got to see her for like 2 days and it wasn't long enough. I think I completed this story, but I was missing one head fossil before completion. Isn't that the worst when you're missing like one thing? But yeah, I got to see her for like 2 days because she was in town for Rascal's wedding. And it wasn't enough, man. Like, no amount of time seeing her will ever be enough, if I'm being honest, for seeing her. Why are you excited for me just chewing you? Keep saying, stop eating me, cotton candy. And I keep reminding you you're cotton candy. Oh, yeah, that's true. Well, I'm gonna be honest, to be fair, at this moment, you probably should be eating me because I'm saying really horrendous things like, talking about a romance book on stream. I love Jaw. I'm subscribed to him. I love Jaw. My spooter came in. My little... Yeah, every other time I will say stop eating me. I'm just cotton candy. Don't eat me. I'm just a little guy. Enough with your damn spider. I love my spider. I love my little spooter man. I love him. He's great. But yeah, every time I walk into Jaw's stream, it just like, it feels like walking into home because that's just what it feels like having ADHD with my brain. If you've ever wanted to know what it feels like to live inside of the brain of someone who has ADHD, it's just entering my brain, yeah. Rupert, are you looking for fossil rocks for round 3? Please, don't sully me with such accusations. My Vivisaurs are already skilled enough to win round 3 with little trouble. No, I simply came here to run some field tests on a new project. Ignore my bad British accent. I've never met a British person in my life. This is DI66R. Hi, Volpshine! I'm sorry I wasn't here when you visited earlier. I was eating... I appreciate you. Who's your fave Vivisaur? Okay, so my fave Vivisaur is... I sound like such a simp, but... Okay, my fave Vivisaur is Myosaurus. And she's such a bad Vivisaur competitively, but I love her to pieces. Cause, like... The main reason I liked her is because, like... when I was reading through the database, I found out that she was actually based on an in real life dinosaur that is like my in real life favorite dinosaur, which was at least if I'm remembering the lore correctly, which is a dinosaur that was found when they found the fossil. It was a mom wrapped around her baby, and it was one that was found, in the state that I grew up in. So, it was just a very, very, I was like, I love that one, yeah, that one's my favorite. But yeah, so yeah, I'm like, I will never claim that Myosaurus is by any means a good Vivisaur, but it is my favorite Vivisaur, and so she's going to be on my team because I love her. I'd have to look up the name because it doesn't have... Krona had to be my fave. Ooh, that's such a good one. At least if I'm remembering the lore correctly, at least I think. Even if it isn't based on, like, that actual dinosaur, I always conflated those two together. So, like, that's why Myosaurus was always my favorite. Also, she was pink. I don't remember, because, like, the thing is that I have been really well. Thank you, Volpshine. I hope you've been well, too. The food was good. It was pizza. And the reason it took me a little while was because it was my first time getting... Oh my gosh, the ad break! I'm gonna lose it. It was pizza. And it was the first time having, I was trying to hit Eats ads. Yeah, I was trying to hit pause the ads. I'm so sorry. Sorry if you got hit with ads while we were talking. I was trying to hit snooze ads and I didn't hit them fast enough. But yeah, I was eating pizza and it was my first time having barbecue pizza at this one restaurant. So I had to call, make sure that it didn't have pineapple in it, because I'm allergic to pineapple. It was the whole thing. Yeah, how dare you feel your body's needs. I started teasing about how you're all apache, about how you know eating. I literally am, though. I literally always am. I'm like, I'm so sorry I have to go eat really fast. I'll be right back, guys. Literally every time. You're so right. You're so right though, Volpshine. Like literally every time I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that I, like, how dare I have like a body and physical needs? Like I should, like, how dare I be anything but an entertainer? But yeah. But yeah, definitely. But yeah, the food was good. It was pizza, and then I had to call the store to make sure that there wasn't pineapple in their barbecue sauce, because a lot of barbecue sauces nowadays are switching to having pineapple in it instead of like sugar. That's a Canadian flag on my end. Yeah, that would be why. That's probably why it says CA. I love text funsies. And then, cause we forgot to check before we while we were ordering, cause usually it'll like tell you while you're ordering. So I had to do that real fast, and they put me on hold, and I was like, please. So I had to do that real fast, but it was fine. It was good. There's no pineapple in their barbecue sauce, so it's all good, and it's really good, and it was really good pizza, and I have leftovers for tomorrow, which I'm really excited for. Oh, and let's see. So the name of the dinosaur that I liked, I don't think it has like, it doesn't have a common name. I don't think. It has like a couple of different, it has 2 different like classification names that come up for it. Cause one of them is like Hypsibema and the other one is Parasaurus. But like for the genus, but so it's like, it's either Hypsibema missouriensis or Parasaurus missouriensis. Dunosaurus! But yeah, that was the name, that's the name of my favorite dinosaur. And, and the thing is that I love about it is that it's a species of plant-eating dinosaur, that was found around where, I used to grow up, I grew up when I was really small. And the first the first known bones of the species were discovered in 1942. And, it was a mom found wrapped around her babies. And that's my official favorite dinosaur. So, I think it's because at one point they had it as one official species and then they reclassified it, I think is what happened. As they, like, learned to, know more about it or whatever, because as, like, technology's gotten better for, like, skeletal restructuring and stuff like that with, dinosaur bones and all of that, but But yeah, that's my favorite dinosaur ever. And at least in the first game, there was an, if I'm not remembering wrong, because I didn't actually go try to find it when I was doing my replaythrough of this game on my Twitch channel. But when I was playing it when I was small, I remember that there was an area that you could go through, and there was like a dictionary where you could look through each of the animal, like each of the vivosaurs, and it would tell you like the like species name that it was like that the species was based off of, what area. This is the closest I could find to a s'mores emote, but I brought this one for you, Marie. I thank you. I love it so much. I will eat it. So thank you. I love you so much. And it would tell you like what period it was from. So like Jurassic. I don't remember the other ones off the top of my head, but you know what I mean. Because I think there's only like 3 periods that they had in Fossil Fighters. I'm just terrible at remembering that kind of stuff. And then they would also be like, fun fact, that there's like, here's this fun fact about this Vivosaur. And I just remembered that Myosaurus was like, this Vivosaur is based off this one that was found wrapped around her babies here. And I was like, I literally cried over it. At least if that's how the dictionary actually is. I'd have to go double check that. There's also only 3 periods for dinosaurs in my life. Well, I believe they've added... Oh, are there... Well, I could have sworn that they've added another one for... there's like sub-classifications. Unless I'm wrong. There could also... I don't know. I was never like a super huge... I was like a dinosaur kid in the way that like I thought that they were cool, but I didn't like know everything about dinosaurs. Like I was the person who was like, I think dinosaurs are cool, but I didn't actually like research everything about it. I wasn't like that kind of kid. I was just like, I think dinosaurs are cool. I'm not gonna learn anything about them though. Okay, this is DI66R, an automated excavation tool recently developed by Fossil Dig Inc. Good day, sir or madam. I am DI66R. You're good, my school just taught us weird things. Yeah, that's fair. I feel that. This robot contains built-in sonar and has the ability to locate and excavate fossil rocks automatically. Why would someone want that? The whole point... You know what's upsetting? Is that in this game, they made a point about being like, oh, the whole... Like, people want to, like, walk around and dig up their own fossil rocks. And then in the third game of Fossil Fighters, which most people don't talk about or look on fondly, they, like, made it so you don't go around and dig up your own fossil rocks by walking around yourself. You do it in a Jeep, which is why a lot of people didn't like it. Like, why did you go to so much effort to point out that people don't, like, people want to do all of the things themselves and then not hold up with that in the next game? You shot yourselves in the foot with that, guys. Anyway, it is an important product for our company, which is why my father asked me to perform the field test. The sales potential of DI66R is almost limitless when fighters see what it can do. DI66R will be released. Welcome, sir. Go, madam. I am. Please insert token. Your call is important to us. I am error. Oh, what now? 404, page not found. Bad command or file name. Abort, retry, fail. Damn, he just got smacked over the head. Poor little British boy. No. No. No, 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 no! That idiot robot just ran off with my dino medals. It's programmed with an automatic fossil battle system. I must stop it.
Ugh.
Don't try to move. You took a real pounding there.
Don't you see? If DI-66R starts randomly battling strangers with my Vivisaurs, there will be chaos. The reputation of my father's company would be stained forever. I must. Ugh.
I'll stay here and make sure Rupert doesn't hurt himself, Karip, but you have to chase down that robot. Yes, sir! I like doing the dangerous things because you don't. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Todd has anxiety-induced stomach pain issues, which, like, I gotta be honest, like, if I was in this situation, I would be Todd. Like, this is not me making fun of Todd in any way. If I was best friends with someone who was just, like, weirdly calm about every weird-ass situation that was thrown at them, I think I also would just be, like, putting myself through a, like, anxiety-induced stomach ulcer every couple of minutes as well. Oop, I didn't mean to save to Ocelot. Oopsies. Like, I'm sorry, you're not having a stomach, like an anxiety-induced stomach ulcer every 3 minutes? How? I think the only reason he blames it on food in here is because, you know, it's more socially acceptable for you to have eaten bad food than to have anxiety. Especially, like, as a guy. Which is sad, but true. And I'll say it. I'll say the quiet part out loud. Okay. So, during this turn, we can use Running Smash at him. Fuck him up! Fuck him up! This is just a random person. But don't worry, I'm gonna fuck him up for that fossil rock, man. I don't even know what it is, but I want that rock. I think my favorite part is whenever it's children. Because then I can just imagine I'm like, fuck him up! Fuck him up! My favorite part is whenever it's children, because I'm like, if I lose this fossil rock battle, I could just hit him and still win. That wouldn't actually happen. Like, they would take the fossil rock and leave. But, like, I'm a severely messed up person when it comes to playing video games. I wouldn't hit a child in real life. Smack! But I would highly think about doing it in real life, you see. That's the difference. I would highly consider the pros and cons of smacking a child and running away with what I wanted before giving it over. I always think about punting children. See, that's the thing. Sometimes what separates you from being a child, sometimes the thing that separates you from the only thing that separates you from being a good and a not good person is just how much time it takes you to control the urge to punch children. Don't quote me on that. I think long and stare off. You know, and sometimes the child fucking deserves to be punted, okay? Because no one else is gonna fucking do that. Who do you think? Their parents? No. Sometimes a child needs a good punting to learn some life lessons. And if their parents aren't gonna do it, you should do it. Unfortunately, that comes with legal consequences. but only if you get caught. Remember, kids, anything is legal when the cops aren't around. And for legal reasons, that sentence was a joke, and also a quote from Gravity Falls. I am all for verbally punting a teenager. Just wear a disguise. Just pretend to be their parents, it's fine. I'm talking like high school age, not middle school, to be clear. I mean, the thing is that once they're 18, they are no longer protected by the law. As in, like, protected to be, like, a child being punted. Like, the law only protects small children from being punted by me. And it only goes so far, okay? It only goes so far. Just remember that. I'm watching. In the shadows, there is a small, vibrantly colored sheep that is always watching and always waiting to punt you across the football field. You know I said I was originally going to, like, wrap up at 10, but the person who is down here isn't here right now, so I might just go until he ends up down here. So... because he was the only reason I was ending early, so if he's not down here... then I don't see the need... I'm not a sheep, but I'm brightly colored! We're brightly colored so people have a warning. Green alert. Fighter located. Dead. Battle system initiated. Dead. Those are our battle colors. These are your battle... oh my gosh. Rupert, these are your battle guys. These are your battle guys. Oh my god. We need to have a good long talk about what battle ready means. Alright. I don't remember the snake. The snake is pretty cool, I have to admit. The snake looks pretty cool. I'm still upset that one of my regular chatters came in here and peed. This is a different version of Fossil Fighters. So this is Fossil Fighters Champions. So this is the sequel. So this is the second game in the series. And there's technically a third game in the series, but we don't talk about the third game in the series because it was kind of mid. I like virtual snakes, just not real ones. That's fair. I think all snakes are good movies. I only played the first one. Ooh, yeah, that makes sense. The first one is honestly very solid. The second one is... okay, so the way that I rank them is that the first one is a very solid, very good game all on its own. I would say, like, the first one is a solid 9 out of 10 for the games. The second one, for me personally, is a 10 out of 10 game for me. And I will 100% say that's a biased opinion. And people are 100% allowed to call me out on that being a biased opinion. For me, it's a 10 out of 10 game. And the way I see it is that, like, Fossil Fighters Champions, the sequel, is basically taking all of the mechanics that they introduced in Fossil Fighters. They just slightly polish it. They change a couple things to make it run a little smoother. But otherwise, the core mechanics run the same. And then they just have, like... but, like, the storyline's completely different. that it has, like, basically nothing to do, like, the storyline has almost nothing to do, like, it has nothing to do with the first game, so you can play the second game without remembering anything about the first game. The only thing that, and then the only thing that I know about the second game that's in reference to the first game, timeline-wise, is that the second game happens really soon after the first game, because Rosie is, like, a DLC character that you could, like, a free DLC character that you can get in the second game. But yeah, honestly, like, both games are very good. And I think it honestly came down to, which one, like, people preferred storyline-wise. I personally preferred the second game, because, partially, I'm gonna be honest, part of it was biased because I could play as a girl growing up, and that kind of biased how I ranked games growing up. That was just kind of, like, how that had a bias in how I ranked games mentally and playing things growing up. And I'm not gonna lie, like, that was just, like, the reality of, like, how things, skewed my gaming experience. But I personally liked the second game better. But I also played them, I almost said almost right back to back, but that isn't true. But I did play them, like, decently. I played the first game for a while, and then I got this, and then I was so excited when I found out they came out with the second one. And then only one of my brothers ended up playing the third one. And I'm honestly considering playing the third one on stream, because I'm playing the first two on stream, just so I can have, like, a comparison, because I've never played the third one. And then I could give it, like, a fair shake and be like, okay, so this is what we're working with. But I've heard that the general opinion of the third... Oh, my eardrums! But I've heard that the general opinion of the third game was that in comparison to the first two games, it just... Yeah, I am fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. In comparison to the first two games, the, third game just wasn't... People just didn't tend to like it as much because the storyline was more confusing and it was less put together than the first two games were. Which I have to admit, the first game had a lot going on, but it still was coherent. Like, when you look back at it and have it explained, like, everything that goes on in the storyline all interweaves together. And when people try to explain the storyline of the third game to me, well, actually, no one's tried to explain the third game, the storyline, but, like, from what I've heard, people said that things just, like, drop off or, like, suddenly show up. Dies of cringe. Stop dying of cringe in my chat room. And then what else? Oh, and then there's also a what is it called? Not token character. There's a... Dies from cringe. Okay, I guess you're just gonna keep dying of cringe. I mentioned the... It's like where they have like a creature. I can't die of cringe because I am the cringe. I'm glad that made you laugh. But yeah, but like they have like a little creature and like instead of but they didn't put like a lot of effort into it. What's the word for it though? There's a word for it. There's a word. What's the word I'm looking for? What's the word? What's the word? Whatever, the word doesn't matter. But anyway, it's just like some decisions that they made with the game are not as solid as they did with the other two ones. And then the company went bankrupt. System failure detected. A winner is you. Reboot, reboot, reboot. Companion. Yeah, a companion character. Like I think that's what I'm talking about. Like a little creature character that travels with you and like talks. Creature. Hi, Fiend. How are you doing? System restored. Reboot complete. Full functionality has been restored. Woo, Gareep, way to go! I love when my brain is like, we have the word, but we won't tell you what the word is. So you're just gonna fumble and not know what you're talking about. You did it. You stopped the robot. That was a really terrible English accent. You're just gonna ignore that. Yes, well, I mean to say, you should not have taken matters into your own hands. I'm sure I could have dealt with the thing myself. Still, I suppose you did save my father's company from complete financial ruin. Very well. When we launch DI66R, I shall see to it that you receive the very first one. Great, got some good quality family time. Dad taught me all the ways I messed up my guitar. Don't you love that about family? You're like, thanks for teaching me all the ways I messed up. Love you. Mwah. But yeah, I'm glad you got some good quality family time though. I love that for you. I got to see Ollie in person because Rascal got married yesterday. So I got to see Ollie in person for the first time in like so long. I got to see her for 2 solid days and it wasn't, I'm gonna say it wasn't enough. I don't think it'll ever be enough to see her in person for any long swath of time. But it was enough to soothe the ache in my soul to see her for a little bit. Literally, all we did was talk about the books we were mutually reading. And earlier I was talking about, like, the horrible romance book she was reading. And you know what? Taurus, you literally snitched on me. Because Ollie texted me, it was like, Taurus just called me and was like, I know you're the friend Marie mentioned on stream with the book. You're not supposed to tattle on me. Then I won't share any tidbits with you anymore. Meanie. I shall see to it that you receive the very first one. It's like, I don't want this robot. Rascal got married? I know you said you were going to a wedding, but I'll need to give Rascal my congratulations. Yes, it was Rascal that got married. One of my bestest friends ever. So she got married. She figured it out right when I texted about a book she was reading. You're so mean. You're not subtle at all, Taurus. You're as subtle as a brick wall. Skill issue. Droxix, you're so right. It is a skill issue. But yeah, so it was Rascal who got married this weekend. I'm so happy for her. Oh my gosh. I was literally crying. Well, I didn't actually cry, but like I was almost crying because she looked so pretty. Oh. I'll leave it up to Rascal about whether she wants to share photos or not, because like that's up to her. I didn't know I wasn't supposed to text her about it. Well, no, you're allowed to text her about it. I'm just giving you grief because you're my friend and I'm allowed to. Come now, there's no reason for hesitation. This is what field tests are for. With proper modifications, it will never do such a thing again. You will accept one, won't you? It's like, I don't want one. I don't understand. Fair enough, we give you enough grief. I know, exactly. I get enough grief from you guys. I have to at least have a moment or two where I can give you guys back grief. For a smart guy, you're really kind of dumb, you know that? Todd, you can't just say that to him. He's sensitive. We don't want a robot because it would take all of the fun out of it. No fighter wants someone else to dig up boss rocks. They want to do it themselves.
Right, Garib? Yeah. Yippee! Beep. It's fun. Fun. Good grief, Charlie Brown. Come, DI660, we must be off. I think the bad English accent is really adding to the character here. I think this is my best work ever. I should go to Broadway with this. Whew, I don't know about you, but I'm exhausted. I'm going back to Cranial City for a little nap. Come meet me there, okay? And make sure not to stay out here too long. I can feel him wagging his finger at me. Man, I mean, I would take good grief over bad grief any day. Though, sorry for the dad joke. How dare you bring dad jokes into my apartment? It's okay, I welcome them. You saw it first. I'm sorry. Whose grubby little hands are on it? Me. Back off. I still have to fight her for it, though. I'm just gonna caress you. Every time I have to do a battle, I have to remember that you horrible degenerates peed not only on my dog, but on whatever horrible creature ever pee on Triceratops too. You just skinned him. Is nothing sacred to you people? Not a sheep's pet dog. You can't leave her pet dog unpeed upon. God, I kind of want to make that I kind of want to make that into the raid message whenever we raid out. But I feel like, I don't know if they'll get it. Do they have to get the raid message, though? Much to ponder. Chat definitely did not pee on Mareeb's dog. And is definitely not trying to cover up the crime. Oh my gosh, and there, which is totally, completely different topic. I'm totally changing the topic on you. Funny thing, so one of my brothers was part of the bachelor party for the wedding too. And so he was part of the bachelor party is the wrong word for he was one of the groomsmen. That's the word I was looking for. He was one of the groomsmen for the bachelor side, and for their bachelor party they did a D&D night. I love being stuck in a loop for 5 minutes. Thanks, Twitch. Yeah, usually that means if you're stuck in a loop, that usually means that you need to refresh, because unfortunately Twitch keeps updating things, and instead of actually fixing things, it seems to be breaking things, and then instead of fixing the things that they're breaking, they keep putting things in that just fix the patches. So next time you're stuck in a loop, I would just recommend refreshing. Unless the loop is a refreshing loop. But I don't know how to help you with that. But that's usually what happens with mobile. But anyway, so for their bachelor party, they did Dungeons and Dragons, and it was like a one-shot, right? And my brother's character attempted to kill a guard, and he failed because the guard happened to roll a nat 20 to save himself from breaking his own neck. And, because of that, my brother's character and this guard became best friends for this whole one shot. And then they were underneath whatever it was that they were breaking into. And, they were stuck in this area with, like, fire. And there was, so, of this party of 4, plus 1, so up to 5 because of the guard, they only had 4 of these little crystals that would teleport them out of, like, the bottom of the dungeon or wherever it was that they were, because they were retrieving something. I think it was a heist that they were on. I don't know the exact details.
And so it was building up to this great scene, and I'm gonna lose it. I'm not even the one who's there. So my brother just goes, so everyone's getting ready for my brother to like give up his pearl to the other character, right? And it's building up to this really great, really emotional scene. And he goes, oh my god, I can't even keep a straight face for this. And he goes, Godspeed, friend. And then he goes, and he turns to the DM and goes, I hit him over the head. And the DM goes, what? Pearls, and if he had just left him there, the guard would have been rescued. So he killed him for no reason. Holy shit. And he was like, you need to change your alignment right now. Hey, did you hear? Someone just stole the Mammoth Vision video screen. So I've just been quoting just, Godspeed, friend. I hit him over the head. What? Since yesterday, too. Oh, God. I guess they have a backup unit, but still, why would anyone want to steal something so big? To make a scene. Hey, here comes the Mammoth Vision now. The Bare Bones Brigade. Foolish bow before Don Boneyard, the one true leader of the Bare Bones Brigade. Waha! This park shall be mine. Forget digging at the volcano. For I have blocked the path. I'll retell this story 1 second. Your cup will soon be no more. Waha! Waha! Ha 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 ha. I'll retell the story. Okay. Once the cutscene is finished. Did you see that, Garib? It was Don Boneyard, the lead of the Bare Bones Brigade. Those guys are the biggest, baddest crime syndicate around. What the heck is going on around here? You there, little one. We have trouble, yes? Man's cracking neck. It is no good. The large rock has blocked it. I must get to dig site, but cannot. This rock is too large. You are a fighter, yes? You have, how you say, axe pick? Maybe you can break rock. Vlad tried to break, but no good. You will be doing this thing, yes? I will tell Terry. Okay, so I'll retell the story from the beginning. Okay, so my brother is part of, so we were talking about the wedding, and my brother was part of the groomsmen, he was one of the groomsmen of the wedding. So the night before the wedding, they as their bachelor party, they had a D&D night, and they did a one-shot. So and I believe what they were doing was a heist of some sort, so they were trying to break into something. So my brother's character was trying to kill one of the guards on their way in, and he failed because the guard managed to roll a nat 20 and missed out and like managed to miss breaking his neck because my brother's character was like a bugbear or whatever. I don't know what that is. I'm not very skilled or very deep into D&D lore to know what that is. But anyway, so my brother's character and this guard become best friends for this whole campaign, right? So they do the whole heist. They get down to the very bottom, and when they grab whatever it is they're supposed to grab, at the very bottom they get locked in this room that gets like coated in fire. So like all these like fire things shoot up and like trap them into this room. And the thing is that they brought in like these little pearls with them, like these little portal pearls that they just have to, you know, teleport out with. But the thing is that they didn't count on the guard from the front surviving and going with them. So they only have 4 pearls for the 4 people, and not a 5th one for the guard character. So, the DM is like now building an atmosphere for there to be like this really huge, like a huge scene for my brother to give up his pearl and sacrifice his life for this guard character, and like a really huge, momentous, you know, emotional, swelling, climactic moment thing. And so my brother goes, "Godspeed, friend," and then turns to the DM and goes, "I hit him over the head." And the DM goes, "What?" And then my brother's character hits the guard over the head and then throws it into the wall of fire, killing him instantly. And then they all portal out of there. And then he finds out afterwards that if he had left the guard alive down there, the guard would have been rescued. So he killed him for nothing. I can't. You think you can break the rock? Yeah, I sure can. But what if the Bare Bones Brigade? Oh, my stomach, it hurts again. I shouldn't have eaten that sushi from the discount cart. You have to go on without me, Greep. I'll catch up when I feel better, okay? Oh my gosh. Lesson here is, something, don't cast your pearls before swine or something like that. And then the DM afterwards had looked at my brother. It was like, you have to change your alignment from, I think my character was like neutral good or something. Oh my gosh. The boulder seems unbreakable. Hey, Grape! Yeah, that's a big rock, alright. I don't think we can do anything about this. I'm still gonna try. I mean, you're good and all, but this thing's on a whole different level. I applaud him for that. That's so funny, though. Oh my gosh.
At this rate, we'll be old and wrinkled before the boulder's gone.
Rupert. Wait, you said your character? I thought this was your brother's character. Are you blaming your brother? No. No, this was my brother's character. I said the DM said to my brother, you need to change your character's alignment. Sorry, I was quoting the DM I was quoting my brother who was quoting the DM. Sorry. I also tend to talk really fast and forget words in my excitement. This was 100% my brother. I was not at the bachelor's party. As much as D&D night with the boys would have been really funny. stand aside, children. DI66R, please remove this boulder. Of course, sir or madam. It would be my pleasure to assist you. Digging program initiating. Digging. Preventable death is always a must in D&D. Exactly. It's just how things go. Oh wow. Holy smokes, look at that thing go. Error, file not found. Sweet caviar. It's running out of power. And we're so close to completion too. Be careful, Gary. Does Sir or Madam wish to assist DI66R? Yes! I'm going to assist you. No one has ever assisted DI66R with digging before. Now I know why it is that you humans smile. Energy fully restored. Digging program initiated. Damn. And this is why we're the friendship master. Alright, we'll get through this cutscene and then I think we'll wrap up for tonight. Who did a greeb? Excellent job, DI66R. You have made me very proud. Whoever put that boulder here must still be in the area. I'm going to look for them. Let's go, DI66R. I will obey, sir or madam. Okay, goodbye. I leveled up from breaking a boulder? Damn, I wish I could do that in real life. I'd have so many muscles. Well, I guess people can get back to digging at Mount Krakenak, huh? Still, I think we should go back to Cranial City until they catch whoever did this. Absolutely the fuck not. Oh, come on. You want to help Rupert catch the boulder rolling culprits? Yeah, I'm not gonna let Rupert do it all by himself. That idiot wouldn't know his head from his boots. And I mean that lovingly. But what if it's the Bare Bones Brigade? It's going to be the Bare Bones Brigade. Not that I'm scared of them. I just, well, oh, my stomach. It hurts. I shouldn't have eaten mayonnaise that had been left in the sun. Yep. Okay. Sorry, Grape. Go on without me. Yep. Can do. Okay, and then we're gonna save here. Just because we have someone staying on our couch in the basement and we are being polite to them. So we're wrapping up on our usual 10 p.m. time, which we haven't done in like months, I feel like. But yeah. So, and then we'll be back like normal. We might actually do something tomorrow, depending on what my schedule looks like and how I'm feeling, because we didn't do very much today. So, it just depends. We'll see. We might just do like a small thing, kind of like how we did like a short thing today. But yeah, so thank you all so much for coming to stream today. I appreciate you always. And thank you all for watching the VODs as well. To anyone who's new here, my name is Marie, and I usually stream on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays at around 7 p.m. Central Time. And let's see. Is there anything else that we're doing today? I don't think so. So let's go ahead and get a raid going. And then I'll go ahead and get out of your guys' hair. So thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. Sorry it was a short one today, but we'll get right back into... I think we'll do more Fossil Fighters next stream as well. Just because it was such a short stream and I've been doing longer streams. And then I also want to try and finish Inscription, because I'm on the final act with that, and I do want to try and finish that as much as possible and like as fast as possible. Let's see. I'll just send you over to Ren today. Cause she's doing, I don't remember the name of it, but it has like a similar vibe, to like, think, like Ren, Aki, also Boo's back. Yeah, I saw Boo is back. I'll probably just send you over to Ren, cause she's playing a game that has similar vibes to like Link's Awakening, and also, but it's like a cozy game, if that makes sense. So I'll send you over her, because she's also streaming with Bleat. She braid. The chatters peed on my dog. My dinosaur dog. There we go. As always, you guys are more than welcome to make up your own raid message if it's funnier, or if you think of something that is different. And as always, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day and a wonderful rest of your week until I see you guys again. For me personally, that will be either tomorrow if I'm up to streaming, or it'll be on Tuesday, which is my normal streaming day. All right, and I'm gonna go ahead and send you over to Ren. Thank you. Have a lovely night. Love you. Bye.